Hey, and welcome to the second episode of Heretic. This is Hell's Maw. And the first level here is called the Crater. We're going to dash inside this cave here. There's a whole bunch of gargoyles outside, and we do not have the weaponry to deal with them from the starter level. We do have it once we grab this crossbow, however. Grab those arrows there. As you can see, the gargoyles are kind of ganging up outside waiting for me. There is also a new enemy right in front of us there. It is called the Weird Dragon, and basically it's going to be featuring a lot from this point on in Heretic. It's quite tanky. It takes several shots with the crossbow to take down, and on the higher difficulties its projectile weapon is pretty nasty, in particular when there's multiple versions of them around. Like, as you can see here, I kind of have to duck and dive around these fireballs. If they hit us, they're going to do some pretty nasty damage. Oh, wow. You were actually behind me there. These enemies can be a bit of a pain because they do eat up quite a lot of ammo. And that's one of the things with some of the enemies we'll be encountering from this point on. They do sort of chew into our ammo reserves quite a lot. So we're going to be having to keep an eye on that as we make our way through the levels here. There is a secret area here, and it is filled with gargoyles. There is a Tome of Power there, which I will be using later on in the level. We have to drop down here and take force damage. There's another weird dragon behind this wall here, just waiting to ambush us. You need to go through the teleporter to grab the yellow key. Let's do that. And then we're going to head inside the yellow door here. One of my big critiques with this level is that it just kind of drops off after you enter the yellow door. There's not really much going on inside this room. Sure, there's a bunch of gargoyles, and you'd hope there would be more enemies in here, because this is the second episode, so players at this point should be ready. And they even give you a dragon claw here, and it kind of feels overkill for the enemies that they put in front of you here. The only interesting thing I really kind of want to point out is that this is the first new weapon we're going to see in this run. It is the Hell Staff, and it is pretty cool. It is basically Heretic's version of the plasma rifle. We'll be making extensive use of it through this run. I don't think it's nearly as satisfying as the original Doom plasma rifle, but it certainly packs a punch in a firefight. There is an unmarked secret over on the left hand side here. We'll grab that. The new item we just picked up allows us to replenish our health in one complete go. Very useful. And that's basically it for this level. Unfortunately, this is a very slow and it's not a particularly memorable level. As you can see, the alt fire on the Hell Staff here basically makes it rain on enemies, and it's incredibly useful in a firefight. It doesn't hurt us, and I will be making use of that against some of the bigger enemies that we'll come across. Ultimately though, I just think the Crater is a bit of a letdown as an opening level. It's not super challenging, it doesn't really offer anything that interesting to get your teeth into, and I feel that as a first step in the second episode of Heretic, it's a real letdown compared to what we saw in the previous episode. But maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Crater. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's memorable? Let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.